Right in the kitchen.
It's funny because you can see that she has a little bit more skill than him, but it just doesn't matter because he's bigger. Imagine spending 7 years and who knows how much money trying to get a black belt just to get manhandled by a guy that's 40 pounds less than the average weight of a man. And that's why women have to be careful with self-defense classes, because honestly the best self-defense is to have a man around you that cares about you or to have a gun.
Slow down there, buckaroo.
Here, just take my balls. She took your balls.
Yeah, you fucking love this shit.
He's a 10 out of 10, but he's a hard Christian man. What is he now?
A 3, I'm sorry. No premarital sex, girl.
Oh.
That's a 2, actually, I'm sorry.
He like a 2.
You're a demon.
I'm Catholic, but like, and like, I'm all for religion and stuff, but like, having a relationship with someone and like being like sexually active with them is so important in a relationship, and like, it's just like not the vibe if they're like too hardcore, you know? Right?
Yeah, because it's like, what if you wait and then it's like bad, and then you're like, no.
You are going to hell!
He's a 10 out of 10, but he's a hard Christian man. What is he now?
10 out of 10. Go to church every Sunday.
I don't know, because I dated a Catholic and he still was a virgin. And it was weird. So 5 out of 10.
Okay, so he's a 5 out of 10 because you think it's weird to wait before marriage?
Yeah, no, he doesn't know how to work it.
She belongs to the streets.
That's all I have to say.
Okay, mommy.
So he's a 10 out of 10, but he's a hard Christian man. What is he now?
Like how hard?
Like, no sex before marriage.
0. Yeah, okay, gotta go.
A pot-smoking slut.
Gotta go. 1.
Okay, and because of the sex before marriage?
Yeah. Girls got needs.
Well, what else?
We don't care.
Right to the left, mop it up, clean it up, great cup, do your stuff.
I think they're missing the whole point. If neither of them had premarital sex, then they wouldn't know if it's good or bad because you have nothing to gauge it against. What ruins the formula is if you do have premarital sex with other people so you can compare it, or if you watch too much porn. And for the girl that's claiming to be Catholic but she doesn't follow any of the religious doctrine, that's like saying you're on a diet but you can eat whatever you want.
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit.
Imagine a nigga, you took your bike and you decided to get revenge on every bike stealing ass nigga around the world. Starting off with this girl right here. Yeah, him too. Yeah, nigga, you got a coochie now. Bow, up that ass. It's over with. No diddy, no diddy, no diddy. It's over with, nigga. It got you.
I beg your pardon?
You better go somewhere and beat your meat.
Kayla, come on.
So men don't open car doors anymore?
How the f do you think I got in here?
People are always saying, where are the good men at? Man, where are the good women at? Where the hell are the good women at?
Every time we hear a big alpha man complain about how there's no good women, we're actually hearing him tell on himself about his lack of masculinity. When a man steps up and puts the work in, he naturally attracts good women. Women feel safe to be around him, and he has the opportunity to catch the woman of his dreams.
Nah, bro, it'll be a cold day in hell before I take dating advice from a gay man. Now, I know the LGTV community want to be included in everything, but I think they got to sit this one out.
If you forget to buy your wife a gift on a gift-giving holiday, tell her you already got her something to open. It's called the oven. Listen, you're already gonna die. You might as well go out like a legend.
If you sneeze and I say God bless you, the only thing you should say is thank you. I don't need to hear all of this. How did you get in my house? Why is my window broken? I'm calling the police. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up.
The most successful people are unmarried women.
No, there's a legitimate statistic that when men and women get married, the men
get more successful.
Their quality of life goes significantly up and ours goes significantly down. Like, and that's just science.
No, that's not science, that's opinion, because quality of life is based on perspective. I know Americans are addicted to materialism, but most of the world don't judge their quality of life or their happiness based on how many things they can afford. Usually it's based on if you have a family or not. And technically women can have kids and still be single, but at that point you're just sacrificing your kids' quality of life because they don't have their father in their lives so that you can have a higher quality of life by just going to work.
It's because, yeah, they are now moving into a home where, like, everything's clean, everything's aesthetic, like, there's a refrigerator with, like, more than just ketchup. And so, like, their minds are blown. Where, like, we get in that situation and we're like, towels don't go over the door.
I do have to say, because I can't be fake, maybe it's like my form of feminism. I've decided that I'm gonna take on the male qualities of, like, I don't cook. I put the towel on the door. I take my clothes.
You put the towel on the door?
I mean, it's lucky if it gets to the door.
Yeah.
It's on the floor.
Right.
I take my clothes off wherever I'm standing.
Yeah.
And I leave it. I eat food and I leave it. It's like this empowering thing that I do where it's like, it's not my job.
No.
Because guess what? Mama's working.
She should be a gymnast how she just flipped that. She literally just blamed her laziness on fighting the patriarchy.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Just watching it. Like, what the fuck are men for? Why are they here?
This is a method of coercion. It's like a flowchart of shame. It starts by saying that men are monsters, and their only pathway to redemption is the provision and protection of women. It's a method of casting aspersions on peaceful bystanders. It says, if you're unwilling to fight the monster, you might as well be another monster. Even if you're willing to potentially sacrifice your life as a protector, you can still be accused of not doing enough to deconstruct a culture of violence. And be careful if you disagree with any of the mainstream narrative. Your character will be under attack because you can be reasonably compared to a monster. It's a method of establishing moral superiority based on identity so that male opinions can be easily dismissed. The mainstream rhetoric says that men are the most shameful members of society, while also demanding they be the most courageous. And I promise you, it cannot be both of those things. If you could observe the mind of an honorable man, you would see that he doesn't tolerate immorality. He holds others accountable. He holds himself accountable. He might do heroic things from time to time, but he's not convinced himself that he's a hero. He doesn't see himself as above or below anyone. He knows that he's not a monster, and his value does not depend on female validation. He would be deeply disappointed by rhetoric that perpetuates identified shame and division, because he can't be tricked. Not by men, not by women, and not by himself.
Women trying to dictate what a real man is just a way for women to control weak men into getting them to do whatever they want them to do to be considered real men. Women know that weak men are foaming at the mouth for validation from women, so they use the term real man to get weak men to do what they want. Women trying to use the term real man to get men to do what they want doesn't work against real men because real men don't care about what women think about real men. If I have a family to get home to, I'm not gonna go forfeit my life, not even to protect a woman, to protect a woman's purse just so I can get a little pat on the head like a dog by women online going, good boy, you're a real man now. If a woman wants protection from a man, she needs to go get a man. You can't make the claim that men are these monsters and women don't need men while also saying that a random man should be willing to forfeit his life for a random woman. That doesn't make sense. Let me know in the comments below if this video was a W or L and give me the HBO special. That's a Help Brother Out special. Hit the like and the subscribe button for more content. Till next time.